Hey everyone, so when I do these reviews, I'll tell you what I think of it, and if it's something I recommend that you pick up. It's just as much my job to tell you something that I would not recommend you get. So here's 3 bottles that I did purchase that I would not recommend getting again, and I don't feel I will get again. First one here is this Blackened Batch 136. It's a blend of straight whiskeys finished in black brandy casks. It's 90 proof. Distillery is undisclosed. There's no age statement. There's no mash bill. We really don't know a lot about it, except that this is a Metallica celebrity brand. I did give it another taste. You know, it was something maybe I thought I could like about it. I am kind of getting that brandy cask influence from the cask that it aged in, or was finished in rather. And I like the whole process of the black noise sonic enhancement, where the waves of the Metallica music ages it. You know, we have I know some people might consider that a little gimmicky. It's kind of cool. This wasn't. I think this was priced a little higher than it should be. You know, for a 90 proof. So, you know, maybe it's growing on me a little bit. I'll take one more sip, but not enough to buy again at this price. Next up, and traveling north in proof, we have this Jefferson's Ocean Aged at Sea Voyage 30 Cask Strength Single Barrel from the New Jersey Barrel Club, straight bourbon whiskey, 116.2 proof, barrel 177, bottle 086. My experience with Jefferson's generally has not been good. The 2 base expressions, the regular Jefferson's and I think the extra age, are very old. Never thought it was good. Thought it was even overpriced. This one I've been kind of hesitant. I did see it, and the only reason I got it is because it wasn't like the typical 90 proof. It was cask strength. It was a single barrel. You know, we just spoke about, you know, the Metallica whiskey with that type of aging and the waves and the music waves and all that stuff. This one is aged to sea, and it goes to all these different ports, and it's the agitation in the bottle, different weather conditions, sea salt, air, all those components. And I think this was better, and I have another taste here that I'm gonna have. I thought it was better than the lower proof ones, but again, I think these are a little bit overpriced. And this is actually probably a better deal than 90 proof. This is only a couple of dollars more in my store here than a 90 proof, but I still think these are overpriced. Cheers. It's okay. You know, I thought there's some saltwater influence here. It's definitely better than the other Jeffersons, but just Jefferson's as a brand. Maybe I have to try the rum cask finish. But again, for the price, just like with the last one, especially with this one, I don't think this is something that's just too many other really good offerings at the same or definitely lower prices that are out there. So this is another one that I was curious about, the Ocean Agency. And it was a cask for the single barrel. You know, but I don't think it's something I'm going to be picking up again. And of course, my third one shouldn't be really much of a surprise. This Bulleit Bourbon Barrel Strength, batch number 8, 121.8 proof. I don't mean to say it shouldn't be a surprise, but first of all, the lower Bulleit, 90 proof, the base Bulleit, I've said this many times. I think Bulleit Bourbon, the base one, and this too, wonderful, really good in a mixed cocktail, old fashioned. Manhattan really got a punch, but I'm judging these just straight up as, you know, as a neat pour, because that's generally how I have it. This is definitely better than the base Bulleit Bourbon, because as a neat pour, I would not have that. This is definitely better than that as high proof, but it's just got this funky taste that I just am not thrilled with. Neat. You were talking about, you know, bourbons for cocktails, of the 3 of them, actually, this would probably be the best brand. I mean, as far as a high rye, this is a 68% corn, 28% rye, 4% malted barley, level 4 char from Diageo. It's sourced, you know, there's not much information known about that, not age stated, you know, a blend of maybe 5 to 7 year olds, but, you know, again, but a lot of people say the single barrel could be good. I see in Wegmans that one. I might try that. I just have not had much luck with this one. Let me take another taste. There's just so many better, you know, at this level of proof. There's just much better high proof bourbons at this price level. It's like I said, it's better than the 90 proof, but it's just not great on its own. Again, if you put in a cocktail, it might be. I may try the single barrel if it's just out of curiosity. But I will tell you one that probably beats them all, and it's a lot cheaper. My old standby right here. Benchmark Full Proof 125 proof. It is higher proof than all three of these, and it is half the cost. $23 approximately in New Jersey. At most, the highest I've seen it by me in New Jersey is $25, and we're known for definitely higher prices than other places. Got this for $23. Buffalo Trace product. Their mash bill number 1, the low rye mash bill, same as the Buffalo Trace, Eagle Rare, and Colonel E.H. Taylor. It's just younger and not as mature, but for $23, 125 proof, you just can't beat this. So let's give this one a taste. Cheers. I mean, this is so good. I mean, for the price, this is $23 in New Jersey. The most I've seen it is $25. This is the Buffalo Trace product, mash bill number 1. Same mash bill as the flagship Buffalo Trace Eagle Rare, Colonel E.H. Taylor. 125 proof for this price it's always, I don't mean to be biased, but it is my best bang for the buck recommendation. I'm not saying it's the best bottle in the world, but for this price and this proof, being a Buffalo Trace product non-allocated, don't say anything because that might change. You just can't beat this. And I'll tell you something else. This actually, I did blind this again. I blinded this against a bunch of, if you watch my videos, a bunch of high proofers, and this beat out the last one, the Bulleit Barrel Strength. Proof was similar. This is a few points higher, but that's double the price. And this clearly beat it out. And I put it up against the Elijah Craig, barrel proof. It didn't beat it. It competed. Same thing with the Jack Daniel's barrel proof. Didn't beat it. But the fact, it competed with it. Those were clearly better. But those are $70, $79. This is $23. So, and this is half the price of the Bulleit Barrel Strength, and it beat that out. Cheers. So the previous three, everyone's palate's different. That's just me, myself. I would not get it again. You might like that, but I'll tell you one thing. I would, pick this one up all day, and this is about half to 3/4 done. I already have a backup. This is one you cannot sleep on. I think it's great to have in everyone's bar. Cheers.